Space 101.1 FM, KMGP, welcomes you to Broken, Alaska, the world's only improvised radio drama series. Winter is a quiet time in Broken. Only a few tourists are visiting the town, and the locals are hunkered down in their houses trying to keep warm. Days can be short and dark. The 71 residents of Broken struggle to keep active this time of year and are always on the lookout for signs of cabin fever. What happens when someone starts acting strange? Let's find out.
I'm glad you like it, Heather.
You know I love your coffee, but with just this little hint of Irish cream, it is making this day a little warmer on the inside.
It is pretty chilly today. Ooh, I'm bundled up, though. You know what? I have some strawberry jam for you. I was wondering if maybe you'd like to try it.
Oh my gosh. I had a dream about strawberries
last night.
You had a dream about It was summer, and it was warm, and I was eating the juiciest strawberry I'd ever had in my life. And of course, I had bought it from you.
Oh,
so it was big and beautiful. And
well, we grow such big produce here in Alaska. You wouldn't think so, I guess. I didn't realize that when I moved up here, but I guess those really long summer days help the veggies to grow humongous.
I know. Sometimes we have so much zucchini, zucchini bread. Fried zucchini cakes.
Zucchini spaghetti.
I ordered one of those spiralizers.
Yeah.
But it cuts it into sausages.
Oh.
Instead of little
Spaghettis.
tiny noodles.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Well, since I moved up here, I've been trying a new thing. I want to start canning.
Ooh.
Because we get all this really good produce and good vegetables and good fruits in the summertime. And then you have to have some all winter long. So I've started canning my own strawberry jam.
Oh, my goodness.
And I think I did it right. I mean, I boiled everything. I think I got everything up to the right temperature. Everything seems super clean. And I heard all the lids pop.
Sounds good.
I mean, I tried some the other day.
Pop
and
one
I
open now?
Well, here, I wrapped it up for you. You want to take it home?
Oh, my goodness. Thank you. I can enjoy it later. You know,
so
I've
glad.
been doing some watercolors.
What?
Actually, and I've been using different kinds of juices from vegetables. I have some beetroot dye, and the colors are so bright. And I was hoping maybe to start using some strawberries and blueberries, but I know we can't get blueberries this time of year.
Not this time of year. I'm sorry. What kind of watercolors are you making? Are you doing landscapes or portraits?
Kind of abstract, but if you look real hard, it looks like a mountain.
Wow.
Okay.
You know, Heather, I have some space over in this corner, up here where the potatoes are. I mean, if your art is something that you want to start mass producing, perhaps we could put up a couple and have them for sale in the shop. What do you think?
I've never shared my art with anyone, but sure, it might work, seeing as how it's made from vegetables and fruits.
My gosh, I think that would be amazing. I'm sure your art is phenomenal, Heather.
Well, I hope you like it.
Oh, and a nice hobby for you for the winter time, too. It gets really kind of boring and cold here.
And lonely.
Hey, Mark, how's it going?
I've had better days, Rose.
Oh, gee, I'm sorry to hear that.
How can you walk around in that coat? I am burning up here.
Well, I need this floor-length down coat just to stay. You're burning up. It's
You're
like 10 degrees out here right now. Are you itchy? You seem like you're scratching.
Yeah, I am.
A bit.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just need to move a little bit. It was getting too crowded in the dinghy, and I had to move around.
Mark, are you okay?
I'm running around in a t-shirt and jeans. Do I look like I'm okay?
Can we get you something to drink?
Hey, how about a cup of my coffee? I know how much you love it.
You want to offer me coffee?
Oh,
Brilliant. I love that idea.
Could put some ice in it.
An iced coffee? Mark, you seem really jumpy. Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm absolutely fine. I love wandering around this beautiful little town.
Do you have something that's going on? You know what? It could be you
Of
could
course,
be
I
feeling
love being a one-man library and bar bouncer here in this burg.
You could be feeling a little bit, maybe a cabin fever. I know it's been kind of really snowy lately, and it's really dark. I mean, we only get like 5.5 hours of daylight this time of year.
It's rough for everybody. We understand if...
Well, thank you, but I don't think you'd get this. Rose, I am really sorry.
No, don't apologize. It's okay.
I'm going to go before I do or say something that I really might regret, so...
Hey, maybe you could come over tonight. I'd be happy to break out the Scrabble board again. We could play another game.
Maybe later. The last thing I need to fill my head with is a bunch of words.
Okay.
Excuse me.
See you later.
Bye. What was that all about?
I don't know. He seemed really upset. Do you know about something that's going on with Mark?
No, I mean, I know sometimes you get the cabin fever, you get a little kooky.
Yeah. Huh. Do you think Bert might know? I mean, Mark and Bert are really good friends, so perhaps he might know something we don't.
Yeah, I'm going to stop by and talk to Bert. Maybe he can help him out.
Will you?
Yeah, and I'll come back and
Come
let you
and
know.
let me know, because I'm kind of worried. Mark seemed really strange.
I know. It's troubling.
He was acting like he was about to jump out of his skin. That seemed just... All right, well, let me know what you find out. Here, don't forget your strawberry jam.
Oh, thank you. I'm
You're
going to
welcome.
make some special toast right now.
Here's a bit of more coffee for you. Warmer up for on the road.
Oh, thank you.
All right, see you later, Heather. Don't forget to come back and tell me what you find out.
I will.
Okay.
Winter in Alaska can be tough on people, but Mark really doesn't seem like himself today. Bert has been one of Mark's best friends for years. Maybe he'll have some insight in what would help. Let's follow Heather down to Bert's shack by the harbor and see if he has some ideas. Oh, Heather, come in, come in.
Oh, Bert, thanks. Oof. Annika, are you here to get one of Bert's beautiful handcrafted chest of drawers?
Yes, I've been admiring his drawers for some time.
They are unique.
They are beautiful.
This is an interesting chest over here.
Oh, you like that?
Oh, my goodness, the detail, the inlay. Was that gold?
It's gold leaf, yes.
Wow.
That was a very special chest that I did.
You did that?
I did that, and I'm sorry, but I don't like to talk about for whom.
How much do you want for it?
That one's not for sale. That belonged to a person who was very, very special to me.
You can get something else, Annika. Ooh, that drawer. Look at that. That's the red that you like.
I do like the red. How much for the gold?
I can do a gold leaf for you on the red. It would be sort of an imperial Chinese kind of thing.
Ooh, exotic.
I prefer blue
Blue? We can do blue.
with gold.
Are you sure you can afford this, Annika?
Oh, this...
Annika's been helping me out with some things, so I give her a special discount.
Oh, well, isn't she lucky?
She is.
You're so sweet, Bert.
Yes, he is.
Ah, gosh.
Bert, I was wondering, could you do something custom for me?
Of course, Annika.
I'm really particular about my drawers. And if I gave you the specific measurements, do you think you could do it exactly? Because I am very particular, and I really do want a specific thing.
Well, yes, of course. You know, I always believe that when you touch a drawer, it's like a gateway into another time and place, and it really sets the day up.
It really does, and I'm really glad that you understand and appreciate how absolutely specific and perfect I need this to be, so thank you.
Oh, it's my pleasure, Annika.
So, I was thinking for the drawers, if you would do the same thing that you did in Mark's drawers, where it's nice and smooth and you use that 200 grit sandpaper and it's just smooth as a baby's bottom.
Oh, I have some of that. Yes, still in me.
And that way it feels like felt and it feels like velvet and it's just so dreamy and feels wonderful, like, you know, just like Mark's drawers.
How do you know what I did in Mark's drawers?
I was just comparing your work, and I wanted to be very specific about what I wanted so you knew exactly what I was looking for.
All right. Well, yes, it's always been my theory that your private things, your bedclothes and those type of things, should feel like they're floating on a dream.
Yes, I agree. And, you know, just the right size, like 2 foot by 3 foot, and jeans fold nicely in there, and underwear and socks. Everything fits really nice.
Everything in its place. That's what I've always believed, Annika.
Well, and Bert does such great work. He can put in a little secret compartment for you inside of your drawer.
Oh, really?
That's what I did for the mayor. With his drawers, I put
Yeah,
a
I know.
secret compartment. I don't know if he uses it since we never see him, but
So,
You
if you
know?
could do that, that would be terrific.
you know, I do the hexagonal slide under the bottom of the drawer, and that leaves a little bit of room between the outside of the dresser
And your
the drawer.
dovetail joints are just amazing.
Oh,
Their
thank you.
precision.
I do take a great deal of pride in my dovetail joints. In fact, here, feel this one and see, is that about the level of smoothness you'd like?
Yeah, that's really nice. It's almost exactly like Mark's. Could you make mine smoother?
Well, that was the 200 grit, but you know, I bet if I got some beach sand, I could get it just a little smoother and maybe a little bit of extra virgin olive oil.
It sounds really amazing. You'd
No.
really do that for me?
I want these to be drawers that you will live with and be happy with for the rest of your life, Annika.
And can we talk knobs later?
Oh, I can do all kinds of knobs, yes. I'm an expert at knobs.
I'll just check in with you in, what, a week? Is that...
Sure, that's fine. There's not many tourists coming in on the Queen of the Gulls these days, so
Unfortunately.
I'm not doing too much in ways of caricatures, so I
Great.
can get right on it.
Great, thank you. I'll see you later, Bert.
All right, goodbye,
Heather.
Annika.
Be safe.
So what can I do for you, Heather?
Bert, I think we have a little bit of a situation with Mark.
Oh dear, what's going on?
Well, he showed up at Rose's stand and he was sweating. His color was off. He was scratching. He
dear.
wasn't himself. He was angry.
I was afraid of that.
You've seen him like this before?
Yes, it happens every few years.
Should we be afraid? Should I alert the town?
No, Mark will be fine. It's just he doesn't ever leave broken. And sometimes he feels a bit restrained. And sometimes when one is restrained, one needs to struggle against one's restraints. And often that causes a bit of chafing. And
Well, he's always so even-keeled. I just want to help, and Rose wants to help. What can we do?
well, I think you just need to leave Mark alone and give him a bit of space, Heather. Have you ever, let's say, had strong feelings for someone? And you know how sometimes those feelings kind of overcome you.
I can relate, but this seems a little more than just pushing down your feelings and then they come out once a year. This seems something animalistic about him.
And every once in a while, you know, you've got to throw off the collar and just
Yeah,
let
but
the
to
wild side
literally
come out.
Throw his clothes off and run into the snow?
Heather, have you never run naked through the snow?
I believe that's how the evening ended for me with the progressive dinner party, but
So that's all it is with Mark.
if you say so, I think we need to keep an eye on the situation.
You know, he's a very passionate man.
I'm concerned, Rose is concerned, but if you say it'll all turn out okay, I believe you.
Just give Mark some space, and I'll talk to Rose, don't worry.
All right. Well, I'll leave you to it then.
Thank you. I'm going to get to work on these drawers for Annika. She has very, very specific needs.
Oh, she has needs, all right.
You are listening to Broken Alaska, radio's only improvised ongoing drama series on Space 101.1 FM. Visit us on Facebook at facebook.com/brokenak. Back in Broken, Bert has left Annika's drawer project and is headed up to Brooks Books and Other Things to talk to Mark. When he gets there, Brick and Rose are busy asking Mark about a book they need. Bert's going to have to wait to get Mark alone.
It'll be 2 weeks.
Really? There must be more books about plant genomes, really.
The one that you want is The Complete Idiot's Guide to the Plant Genome. I have to order it in from the University of Nebraska's Horticulture Department. It'll be here in 2 weeks.
Well, what about genetic modification for dummies? That's another one that I think is pretty good.
Yeah, that was the one out of Cornell University. I think that was the one we didn't want. We want the one for plants.
Yeah, all right.
This project
well,
we're working on, Mark, it's pretty exciting. I think you'd love to see it. We were just going to start growing orchids in Brick's fourth level
in the lab.
terrarium.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
growing orchids together.
We were trying to grow new orchid species together, but, well, you know, you got to find
Oh, you're
something to do in
making a
this
new
women.
species together. Oh, that's just...
Well, no, come on. You see, what happened
Species
is,
orchid.
just this week, there's news out. They invented an avocado which was seedless. It had no pip in the middle. And it looks like a zucchini sort of thing. And it tastes like an avocado, and you can eat the skin. So what we thought we'd do is we'd genetically modify or somehow cross-pollinate a zucchini and a cucumber, and we would have a zookumber.
Zucumber. Isn't that awesome?
That's great. I wish you all the luck in the world with that. Have a great time.
I think it's going to be a big hit. And can you imagine seeing that at the produce stand? I think it might be a big tourist attraction, too, if we could have unique and unusual produce there. Broken could be the zucumber capital of...
Oh, yeah, every cruiser coming up from Seattle and God knows where else. They'll love it, I'm sure of it.
And they could
It'll
stay
be
in my
great.
hotel.
Okay, back off about the hotel. We're not talking the hotel. We're talking about the zucumber. Mark, do you think you can order the book maybe expedited for us, or...
2 weeks is the soonest I can get it here.
Oh, 2 weeks.
Well, look, I tell you what, Mark, you find it, I'll get my plane down there and I'll fly it up. Okay, how about that? Could you do that for us and we'll pay you for it?
It's like a library exchange program, but with Brick's plane, I guess.
Yeah, I'll talk to my contact down there, and When he tells me it's ready, you fly right down there and you pick it up and have a wonderful time making a zucumber or whatever in the hell else it is you want to do.
What's your problem, Mark?
I have spent the last 2 days looking out over the tops of the mountains. I have never wanted to go over the tops of the mountains to anywhere else so badly in my entire life. And no, can I do that? No, there is that. There are no dogs in this town. There are no kids in this town. And I can't get a person to keep a window open because I am burning up in here.
Mark, if you don't want to order the book...
No, the book is ordered. The book is ordered. It's as good as there. As soon as my contact tells you that it's ready to pick up, you and Brick can fly down there together. Have a wonderful time.
Oh, hang on. Is it that time, Mark?
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. Nothing. We'll go and,
No, we're not going...
Yeah, no, we'll go. Mark, if you need anything, buddy, I'm here, all right?
Now, hold on.
No, you have a great time, Brick. Thank you.
Mark, are you in?
Yeah, oh, and what can I do for you? Is there some rare 14th century manuscript that I'm supposed to be able to pull out of my back room somewhere for you? What cartoonist can I dredge out of my back vaults for you, Bert?
Well, as you do know, I have a certain fondness for Terry and the pirates, but no, I came to see you, mate.
Ah, well, here I am.
Well, I was just talking to Heather, and she said you were a bit out of sorts, and I just wanted to check in on you.
Oh, my God. Well, she is so very perceptive. I am so glad that somebody who can actually notice things is in charge of this town.
Well, this is related to what you went through a couple of years ago, isn't it?
You're a very perceptive man, Bert.
I'll keep my eyes open. Is there anything I can do for you, Mark?
Yeah, can you get me the hell out of here? Have you ever spent an afternoon looking out over the mouth of the harbor or over the tops of the mountain and realized that no matter how hard you tried or how hard you wished, you can't get anywhere?
Well, Mark, I can't break the enchantment that binds you to this place. You know that, but I can do is maybe take over the bookstore and the dinghy for you so you can get away and find the space that you need to deal with this thing that comes out in you.
Oh, yeah, great. I will leave you here to watch Brett Brickman and Wonderful Rose go skipping off over the tops of the mountains to wherever it is they want to go.
Mark.
Let me know how real people function.
Rose and Brick, do you really think there's anything there? I mean, yeah, Brick is a better man than he lets on, but Rose?
Well, why not? Tell me that, Bert. Brick can actually leave this town. He has things he can offer her.
Yeah, but he's not you, is he, mate?
No, he's not me at all. I'm stuck here.
Well, what else can I do to help you?
I really need you not to tell anybody in the town about this, all right? I need that to happen. You need to promise me that, Bert. Because I am not going to walk through downtown Broken and have people stepping off the sidewalks because they are scared to death of me.
Everyone in this town loves you. You're one of the fulcrums around which this town revolves. But of course I'll keep your secret. How could you think I would ever tell?
These bear claws I wear. I don't want anybody to know how I got them. I am scared to death of how I got them. And I certainly don't want Rose to know how I got them.
Rose is a bit stronger than you think. You might want to be a bit more honest with her about this.
Yeah, maybe.
I see things that other people don't see because they don't have their eyes open. Like you. I know you see things other people don't see, Mark.
Yeah.
And it's all right. What you're going through is all right.
No, it is not all right. I am the only man in this town in the middle of winter running around in t-shirts and jeans.
All right. I'll take off my jacket and run around in my t-shirt, too. That'll maybe throw some suspicion off you.
Oh, God. Keep your shirt on, man. Nobody wants to see that tattoo.
I'll help you get through this. You may not believe this, but I've seen worse than this.
Yeah, I know you have. I need you to do one other thing for me.
Anything.
When you can, take this rose, take this card. There's a university in Anchorage that has a memorial to students in the middle of its campus. You're going to look for the name Brooke Allen. Leave the flower there, and I want you to read the word on this card. I'll tell you how to pronounce it. Gnuskamken. It means, I love you, and I need you to leave those things there.
Consider it done.
Thank you.
All right. Now you get going and do what you need to do. I'm worried about Mark. When I'm depressed during the winter, I get out there and do the things I love. Ice fishing, a polar bear swim in the nude, and target shooting with my 12 gauge, and a big crate of imported Florida oranges. Something about watching oranges explode just really brightens my day. My idea of fun might not help Mark, though. Could he be experiencing more than just the usual case of cabin fever? Denise and Kitty are about to find out more.
Woo! That was quite the trail there. You know, Denise, I wouldn't have taken you for a avid snowshoer, but you were giving me a run for my money.
Oh, I love adventures. Are we getting close to town, though? I'm getting a bit hungry.
Yeah, let's just go a little bit further. Find a. Oh, here's a good patch. We can kind of settle down. Yeah, I gotta stretch out these legs, and these things are kind of awkward. So.
I think I have some leftover spim in my backpack.
Oh, I'll take a little spim. Yeah, let me see what I got here that goes well with spim. Oh, yeah, no, the beef jerky. Oh, I have some great chanterelle mushrooms from last summer. Oh, yeah, this is a great one with spim.
Will they still be good?
Yes, Denise. Oh, you have so much to learn in the way of foraging. I'm glad you came along today. Can kind of show you the ropes.
Me too. So you just put it on the spim?
Yeah, I kind of like to wrap the spim around the stem of the mushroom. Yeah, and then just... Quite good. Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely. What about those rose hips we found?
A little side tidbit, those are a great source of vitamin C. And out here, if you want to keep snowshoeing and hunting like I do, let me just tell you, vitamin C is key.
Oh, that's
a
great.
little kitty 411 for you.
You know what? I bet we can make some lovely tea out of this.
Oh, yes, you are the master of tea. I've heard about your tea making from rose.
I am.
Another source, this is also a little kitty tidbit for you. Pine needles, great source of vitamin C.
You're kidding.
Yeah. Wow, this could be a power tea.
Oh,
we could go
sounds
hunting
good.
and snowshoeing for days on end.
We could just pack some tea with us.
Yeah, well, cheers.
Brilliant.
So, I've been hearing about you in a new romance, Lars
Larsenson.
Oh, yeah, that's exciting.
Oh, the little pep in my step.
From a mile away, would have put you two together. You cutest
You're
couple.
kidding.
No, of course. Yeah, you guys just seem so giggly and happy. And
Oh, thank you.
maybe you should take him out hunting with us sometime.
Maybe. He is very manly.
Yeah, he has some great snowshoeing quads.
I think you're right.
God.
Mark.
Oh, whoa, Mark, I didn't even hear you coming. Usually I have great ear. Oh,
Mark, are you okay?
Are you having some gastric distress over here? Usually I pack some ferns that help with that, but I don't think I have any in my pack today.
Mark, you sound a bit like Pugsy when he eats some spim. Are you all right?
Oh, what? Why aren't you... He's not even wearing shoes. Okay, Mark, stop being weird. Come on.
You shouldn't do that to the tree. You're ruining it.
Run.
Oh! That's a tail. I think that's a tail.
That's definitely a tail. That's...
Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay.
That is...
Mark, you sit. Sit.
Denise, this is not Pugsy. Oh, my
he's
God.
got a tail and claws and he's climbing the tree. That is
I think he has fangs. Fangs are coming out.
Are those ears? Mark, why is he crouched over?
He looks like he's gonna howl. Okay, let me get my gun. Let me get my gun.
Shoot him. It's
Oh,
fine.
God.
It's
Denise,
fine.
I don't know what to do.
Oh my goodness.
Is this an animal? Is this a person? I don't think that's Mark anymore. His fur is
He's
flying.
getting bigger. Somebody do something.
Let me...
Oh my goodness. Shoot
I'm
yourself.
nervous.
Shoot.
I've never been this nervous about...
Run. Please, I don't want to hurt anyone.
He's off.
There he goes. Kitty,
Denise,
what did we just see?
did that really happen? Denise, something like this has happened to me before. When I was crawling through the mud thickness of the forest, I've gotten some stuff in my eye, thought I saw stuff. Do I have something in my eye? That's probably it.
Maybe.
Yeah, we're fine. Also, Aurora Borealis, this time of year, it can play tricks on you. We must have just...
It could have been the spim too.
Yeah, I've had some nasty effects from spin before.
What are those mushrooms?
Yes, those mushrooms. Oh.
Maybe it's
But
mushrooms
the
again.
mushrooms can do that too, so should I keep them?
Heck
I spent all summer foraging these. I'm kind of disappointed.
Why don't we just give him to Rose?
Oh, good idea. She'll sell them. Someone will eat
She
them.
can sell anything. Yeah, let's get out of here, though.
Yeah, getting cold. Okay.
Denise and Kitty continue to question what they saw, but word spreads around town. By the next day, the people are starting to realize that Mark is gone. Down at the Twisted Dinghy, folks are missing Mark and beginning to worry.
So, Dolores, can I freshen your drink?
Well, this time, if you could just add a tad bit more of rosemary. And I love the way the clove comes out in the spiced pear, Collins. Thanks for making it just special.
So, wait, there's supposed to be rosemary? Because you said it was a pear, Collins.
You've had these, right, Jim?
On rare occasions, for sure. But could I get another whiskey on the rocks there?
Yeah, you got it.
Make it a triple.
I wonder what Mark's doing out there.
You know, Mark's a big boy.
Yeah, but you've heard what he's been up to.
And Mark has a pattern
Well-
of sorts. Nothing to be alarmed of. People go missing. People die every day. Life is short.
I never have really seen with my very own eyes anything. Have you?
No, no. Here's what I'll do for you, Dolores, and the town. I'm a giver. I'll get Phyllis Tweeds, Airplane, and Phyllis. We still get along even after that Sunday social ice cream fight. And we're going to drop some bugles with little parachutes like we do. He'll recognize the system. It's a system. It's in place for these things. And then he can call us. Secondarily, Flash, the Wonder Cat, is on his scent, and he's been out in the woods for 2.5 days now. He has a tracker on him. If he stops more than 5 minutes, that means he's on to something. We can track him that way, too.
I got you 3 shots with ice, right?
That's slush, Joey. It looks like a Slurpee.
Jeepers.
Okay, just bring the bottle and my tab for last month. I'm sorry, Dolores, I'm not a complete cynic, but Mark is okay.
I think that the bugles would be very comforting when he stops by a tree for whatever reason, and having one there to be able to toot out what he needs.
To blow on.
Yeah.
It brings comfort to blow on a bugle, let's face it.
Excuse me, here, I got your whiskey for you. Can I just say something? I'm doing this as a public service, all right? This is over and beyond my investigative reporter duties, my work for Brett, everything. This is something I'm doing to try to help out around town. So just a little bit of gratuity would be a little bit appreciated, if you know what I'm saying.
You'd like a bigger tip.
We love you, Joey, and we apologize for any inconvenience of our extra words and particularities.
Oh, hello. Sorry, I can spell you now, Joey.
Well, good luck with these ungrateful, unpleasant people. I'm going.
And
Goodbye.
Joey, can I give you one tip before you go?
What?
With the sprig of rosemary, you just have to bruise it.
Don't mug it, just bruise it.
Jeez, well, I'm from New York. That's how we bruise people, okay? Goodbye.
Have you heard anything from the woods?
If you're asking me, have I spoken with Mark, the answer is yes, I have.
Oh.
I spoke with him earlier in the day. He's doing fine. He just needs a little time to himself, and I think he wishes that everyone would just give him a little bit of space.
I can do that.
I'll call off Flash.
I think it's a good idea. I think people are overreacting a bit. He's one of the leading citizens of our town, and he's fine. So I wouldn't worry.
That's so good to hear, and you're on it, and we know that you'll report to us if there's any irregularities.
Absolutely. Chef Jim, give me that. Let me fix that for you.
Oh, thank you, sir.
When things have calmed down a bit, I'll give Joey a bit of a lesson in basic bartending.
Okay, Bert, I'm going to need to get that gin to go, please. Put it in my special cup.
All right, here you go.
I'm going to head back to the Harbor Palace. I've got a shift, and Charlie's waiting for me.
All right. Lovely to see you both.
I'll keep you in the loop, though, as I hear
Absolutely.
I'm
sharing
so
is
glad.
caring, and we all care about Mark.
Absolutely. No need to worry about Mark.
It's great that you just heard from him. You keep up that communication.
Will do. Oh, Mark. Mark, where are you? What has become of you? That's all the time we have for today. You've been listening to Broken Alaska, radio's only improvised drama series, produced at the studios of Space 101.1 FM. Tune in next week to find out what has happened to Mark. We'd tell you more now, but since it's improvised, you'll know as soon as we do. Starring in this week's episode were Michael Crowley as Mark, Mike Fuller as Bert and the announcer, Taylor Edwards as Annika, Don Taylor as Sheriff Jim, Charney Rose D'Andrea as Denise, Lisa Kaufman as Louise, Carrie Aguila as Rose, Carol Sparrow as Joey, Paul Einhorn as Brick, Kayla Vern Jazz as Dolores, and Julie Bragg as Heather, with music by Audionautics.com. It was directed by Kayla Vern Jazz and Carrie Aguila from an original idea by Carrie Aguila.